Hi, I'm Rebecca from Yummy Plants, and I'm here today with Ethan Brown, the founder and CEO of Beyond Meat, a vegan protein source. Ethan, I'm so excited to meet you. I love your product.
Well, thank you. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate you coming out and interviewing us, and look forward to chatting.
Yay! So tell me about the story of how Beyond Meat got started and what inspired you to create it.
Sure. I think so. A lot like yourself, I was interested in finding plant-based proteins for reasons of health, and particularly animal welfare was a big motivator for me. And I was in the energy sector. I worked a lot on fuel cells in the clean tech space, and would have to travel a lot for that, and often found myself at the end of the day at a restaurant basically eating my napkin. You know, there was nothing to eat, and I could not take one more offering of grilled vegetables. And so I've been through that, and started to look at restaurants that were doing innovative things. This is back in sort of 2005, 2006. And started to invest in restaurants that were taking plant-based protein and putting them in dishes that people loved, whether it was like a Philly cheesesteak dish or chicken salads, etc. And found that mainstream folks that were just in there for health and lifestyle reasons were really enjoying these products. And so I thought, well, what can we do to get those products out into distribution so that people can buy them at the grocery store? And the challenge was they required a lot of additional preparation in terms of sauces and things to make them taste more like meat. If you had them plain, it was very evident that they weren't meat. And so I started to look at, well, what could you do if you use new technology or existing technology to try to replicate that fibrous structure of animal protein? And it was really a focus on that, like how can we get protein from plants to align in the same way that it aligns in animal muscle or animal protein. And I was really fortunate in 2009, in the early part of 2009, to hook up with two researchers at the University of Missouri that were working on that problem. And they've been working on it for 10 years. And wow. Yeah, it was really neat. They were using extrusion technology to apply heating, cooling, and pressure to protein that was extracted from plants to align it so it gave you that fibrous structure. And so when I met with them, I just was blown away by the platform they had. And we started to talk about how we could make it more consumer friendly. We worked on things like the bite and the taste and the profile and the appearance. We worked on some of the ingredient bases, and over a course of 3 years, we got it to the point where we felt it was ready for commercial introduction, and so the rest is history.
Wow, that's amazing. So it's been over 13 years in product development.
It's been a long time developing. When you think about that, if you think about evolution, meat's had a long time to develop. So 13 years is not too long, and we're still at it. And I think the way we're positioning it is the right way, which is this is the cleanest protein you can buy for the center of the plate. You know, no cholesterol, no trans fat, no saturated fat, no worries about avian flu, no worries about hormones, no worries about mad cow disease. This is a clean protein that mimics the fiber structure of meat, provides you with all the nutritional value that you get from meat, but with none of the downside.
And it's non-GMO, which is so exciting.
It's gluten-free and it's non-GMO. There's a lot of things that aren't in the product, but what's in it is clean protein.
So tell us a little bit more about your vision for where you see this going in the future.
We're in a chain that is growing very quickly called Tropical Smoothie. They have about 12 to 14 chicken wraps and sandwiches. You can substitute our product for any one of those 14 sandwiches. So that's really exciting for someone who wants to embrace a plant-based diet. They don't have to find the nearest Whole Foods. They can go to a fast food place like Tropical Smoothie and get our product. And that's due to the leadership of their CEO, Mike Rotondo. He is a very visionary guy. He had some health considerations that made him embrace a plant-based diet, and he wanted to pass that along to his customers. So I think you'll see others follow suit, but they were the first one in the fast casual dining space to adopt the product.
Oh, I hope we see others following suit.
I
That's so exciting.
Yeah.
Well, tell me, what is your favorite way to eat Beyond Meat? What's your favorite dish?
My favorite way to eat it is all the time. I love eating the product, but the best way I feel to prepare it is just put it in a pan with a little bit of oil. It's absolutely delicious.
I think you have some over there. Let's
show
the audience.
We do.
And I have to say, I second your notion about staying full. When I eat this, I feel very full. My mother, who's a vegan as well, says that she's really full for the rest of the night when she has this for dinner.
It's absolutely a great training. My hope is that someday, all the training tables will use this so that athletes feel that they're satiated, that they have the protein they need, but none of the downside, none of the burden of the cholesterol and the fat and all that. This is something that it'll go straight into helping them repair their muscles and hit peak performance.
That sounds great. Well, hopefully we can help spread the word,
Let's
and
do it.
really excited about your product.
Thank
Ethan,
you.
thank you so much
Well,
for
I'm excited
being
about
here.
what you're doing and appreciate everything you're doing.